Welcome back to the Stadium East Field for second half action in this first leg, second round encounter between Excelsior High and Camperdown. It's Excelsior who will be kicking off this second half. They'll be kicking towards the Caribbean Sea and Kingston Harbour. Camperdown will be kicking towards the hills to our right. Camperdown had the best chances in the first half, and they were kicking into a breeze.
That included a missed penalty as well, so a lot of opportunity for Camperdown. They'll be looking in the second half. Christopher Bender, Camperdown will be looking to create those opportunities again and put them away this time, but Daniel Riley have something to say about it.
There is Daniel Riley. And Jemiah Pettigrew with him, co-coaches of this Excelsior unit. Going to be interesting to see how Excelsior handles the breeze in this second half. Odin Wilson is spotting this one. Balai, who's had a busy first half, making sure that his defenders are in the right position. Wilson sends this long and at the back post. Yeah, it's gone out for a goal kick. But there was uncertainty there at the back by Excelsior.
Some level of uncertainty. And well, I was watching that, but not all the way through. Camperdown as well. Didn't see any real threat in terms of aerial offense to trouble Javon Balai. And looking to get that opportunity again.
Long ball sent inside, and that one again caught up in the breeze. Beetle. Again, Camperdown looking for the long ball, and with the breeze, they really have to try and time it. St. Jacob, coached by Davian Ferguson, leading Holy Trinity by 2-0. Well, that's an interesting scoreline. I believe the first legs being played in Spanish Town.
It's it's the home of 3 teams in particular: St. Jago, Dunby Holding, and Portmore United.
But I'm not there. And the yellow card is shown. So Tariq Duffus there. Free kick to Camperdown. Probably it is better for them when they kick in the wind.
And the team speed is at the back post. And you would want to think if that floated over to the team speed, maybe could have knocked it back into danger zone, and maybe another Camperdown player could have latched onto that. And that could have been very dangerous for Camperdown. So we saw the idea, but it was overhit. They'd have to try again.
Brathwaite. Challenge coming in. And luckily Excelsior, they have another chance to clear, and they do.
That was a very good challenge by Greenwood. Saw the run of Brathwaite and made a very good sliding challenge.
Almost went through there. Clark with a dizzying run almost, but couldn't get the return ball from Giovanni Lang. Francis. Lang takes the throw. Bradford. Lang with the delivery. Malai calls right and collects and sends it long. Nothing for the Camperdown defense to worry about. Lovely ball over the top. The keeper though is off his line. Just too far in front of Ronaldo Edwards, who again made another run, peeling off the back of his defender. Ball sent across and trying to find Clark once more, and the diminutive figure of Clark was never going to get there.
I didn't think he was going to get there. I think the height was telling him, but as we said, we see them switching a lot of plays, Camperdown. We see them trying to exude some composure, trying to settle down, play the ball on the ground, and that's what you need to do in order to get yourself back in the game, show some confidence.
Lang over the top, trying to find Wilson. He's in some degree of pain, Ronaldo Edwards, apparently. Will need some attention from off the bench.
Edwards, who has been very good for Camperdown so far in this game. Camperdown players and fans would hope that it's minor and he can get up and start chugging again, because he has been very, very effective for them this game. And honestly, I don't think that the Excelsior defenders have handled him well so far. They have about 34 minutes to figure him out, but it's off the field at this moment. So Camperdown down to 10 men momentarily.
Here's a free kick delivered inside, but again, too much on it.
They now would have to realize that they're kicking, the wind is aiding them or pushing the ball even more. So maybe the power that you would use in the first half is not the power you would use in the second half, because the wind will be carrying the ball even further. Try to reduce your power and it would be more effective, because I like the idea that it's going to the back post because Balai is not handling it properly.
Well, here's Excelsior's delivery to the back post. Chested down. Hutchinson trying to get control of the ball. Hutchinson. It's a chance for McKen. Len with the save. They are bailing out Camperdown, providing the block. Chad McKen really couldn't believe his luck there.
And we saw Damani Hutchinson fighting to get back that ball. Went over to McKen, and McKen had an opportunity of putting Excelsior in front. And we saw him looming when the ball initially came into the box.
Williams sends this one at the back post, and it's dotted wide of the target. Coming in at the back there was Addington Frankson. Again, a long ball over the top here. Bradford trying to get on the end of this one. And there are a couple of players down inside the box. Bradford trying to win that one back. Here's a shot. Balai saves and puts it onto the post. I believe this game has slipped into second gear now. Another opportunity for Camperdown. And there were bodies everywhere inside the penalty area. And then the shot, Balai actually, well, I did say a save. That's giving him a lot of credit. He didn't gather it well, squeezed underneath him, then it hit the post. And that was close for Camperdown.
So we see a close call. And one in for Camperdown's defense and goalkeeper. Now we see relief by Excelsior goalkeeper and defense. That was very well done, and we see the fight from the Camperdown players to get back the ball even when a player was down in the box. They got a shot off.
Bradford with the ball inside, looking for Clark. Balai's out, but the flag is up for offside. Clark was in an offside position anyway, so it really wouldn't have counted, in fact. But yet Excelsior's defense yet again being torn apart by another ball out of midfield, but Clark just running too soon.
And Camperdown are basically acting like a shark who smells blood. These are sharks who smell blood, and we see where the Excelsior defense is being called into question.
Well, here's Excelsior trying to push now. Williams and Leng again, no nonsense with the clearance.
I'm just making sure that one is out. Just for good measure. Leng Now we see the excitement picking back up for both teams. Both teams have two dangerous plays. And they'll be looking to put one past either goalkeeper, Balai or Smith.
Williams with the corner kick. That wasn't the best, really. But Excelsior with it still. Wilson cutting inside, but then that final touch was a bit too heavy. Tajay Williams, rather. Hutchinson robbed of the ball, and so it'll go the other way. Before he was robbed himself.
And we see it a lot this season where the defenders are drifting so far up the field, because that is the team's speed, the defender of Camperdown. So we see a lot of the defenders drifting to the attacking third, drifting to the midfield. And maybe it's the strategy by all coaches, we don't know, but we saw him trying to go as far as possible, the team speed.
Williams. Leng, not the best clearance there. Williams trying to switch the play. McKen does well, using his body to good effect. Well, using it too much apparently, committing the foul.
Was not careful, McKen. Didn't realize that the Camperdown player was going to hound him, and he thought that ball was going out for a throw to Excelsior, but McKen, that was a foul all day, every day. McKen would have to watch his surroundings. Yes, he wanted the ball to go up for a throw. If you shield that better, then you'll have a chance to bring it forward, but not mindful of the other players that were charging in from the opposite side.
Well, Navarda Allen finally takes the free kick. He was upset about a few things apparently. And here's a shot from distance, and no problems there for Balai. Is it on Brathwaite looking to get his third goal this season? Brathwaite. Francis lost it. Ball played over the top. A chance for Excelsior now. Hutchinson really should have done better there.
Should have done better. One bounce, and then he tried to control it, and then it bounced again, and he tried the spectacular once it bounced, and keep it on the ground, because the wind now is working against you, and it's funny sometimes. So I think that he should have controlled the ball, placed it on the ground, and then fire, albeit that two persons are now hounding you from the Camperdown team. But try and keep it on the ground, because the elements are working against you. So he want to keep it on the ground, and he has been their target man this season, so he knows what it takes to put the ball into the back of the net.
Chad McKen is coming off, by the way. Javon Smith is coming on for Excelsior. He did have a quiet game.
He did have a quiet game, and albeit only that opportunity that he got, and Damani fought to get back the ball. That was his best chance, I believe, of the contest for Excelsior.
Camperdown also making the change. Basil Shradovan. Just to confirm, Smith for McKen. So it's another free kick to Camperdown. In a dangerous position, they have sent bodies forward. You hear the chance of goal from the stands. 5 players inside the box, and oh dear me.
Have to work on those free kicks, Camperdown, because as I said before, they're trying to go to the back post to find Lateem Speed, because a lot of these set pieces you find that Lateem Speed is at the back.
Nice turn by Wilson. Lovely pass to Brathwaite. We're almost back there marshalling the defense is Frankson, although he loses it to Brathwaite. Brathwaite needs some support, won't get it. It's cleared by Excelsior. It goes Camperdown's way again. So about a quarter of this game remaining. And we're yet to see a goal here, Camperdown and Excelsior. Remember, this is the first leg for Camperdown, it being their home leg. They'd want to be on the score sheet.
You don't want what happened to Denham Town happen to you in this matchup. You have so many good opportunities, so many good chances, and then you concede and you lose, and you have an away goal to contend with. So Camperdown needs to be mindful of that. Take their chances, be more composed, keep the ball on the floor, and you'll be all right. And the same goes for Excelsior. If you want an away goal, just keep pressing and just take your opportunities.
Corner kick to Camperdown. 5 players inside the box for Camperdown, collected by Balai. Tries to release it quickly and release that one into touch. Daniel Riley wasn't too pleased with the execution there.
So that ball I wanted to give it to Hutchinson.
But giving up possession isn't in the forte of
Yes, he saw
Daniel
the
Riley.
vision. Saw the vision, but the kick didn't match it.
Excelsior. That was a foul there by Legg. Tried to be cheeky about it too. And bringing down Kari Williams. I think he's actually looking not to get a yellow card there.
He's pleading his case to the referee.
Let's take a look here. I think that was cheekily done.
Very much so.
Beadle with a free kick. And it's nodded onto the bar. And it's across the line, but the flag goes up for offside. Well, that was Excelsior's best chance.
Very good chance by Excelsior, looking to make it 1-0 in favor of them. And that was a very good header. It seems to be Damani Hutchinson that latched on to that header. And as we remember, when they scored their second goal, it was actually Damani Hutchinson's header that sent them 2-0 up. And that was a very, very good free kick by Rohan Beadle.
You're right,
and
it
an
was
equally
Hutchinson.
good header by Damani Hutchinson, and it was pushed actually onto the crossbar by the goalkeeper, Prince Daniel Smith. And it was unfortunate that it was ruled offside, but very good effort and a very, very dangerous chance by Excelsior High School. So the confidence now growing for Excelsior. They'll be looking for an away goal because the away goal rule is in effect for these playoffs. So they would want as much advantage as they can get heading into the second leg, because this is their away match, Excelsior High, and Camperdown's home match.
Second leg, just to remind you, will be right here at the Stadium East Field on Friday afternoon. And we'll be carrying it for you. Beadle. Kajay Williams does really well. The pass though, not quite as exquisite. It was a strong challenge, but it wasn't the reason why the referee stopped the play.
The Camperdown players on the floor.
Yep. There he is, requiring some attention.
You see a lot of fouls actually being committed on the captain for Excelsior, Rohan Beadle, and that shows you that he's getting very much involved in the build-up plays for Excelsior. It shows that he's trying to bring back the motivation and the confidence of the team, and actually commend Beadle for that, getting so much involved. And that is what you want from your captain, especially if he's in the midfield or the attacking role. You want him to get involved as much, either in the build-up or the end product of the attack. And that is what Rohan Beadle is doing.
Camperdown down to 10 players momentarily. He's on every vantage point here at Stadium East Field.
It was actually Zinam Brathwaite that was down a while ago.
Beadle winning that one, finding Duffus. Hutchinson can't get by a second defender. Bradford. Greenwood though is back there for Excelsior. Launched upfield. Nobody there in green though, so we'll go the other way. Wilson. Ball went into touch, and it's going to be a throw into Excelsior. Just about 50 minutes remaining in this one.
It really hasn't been a bad game from Greenwood, actually. I think that he has dealt with the right-hand side for Excelsior really, really admirably. And the left side has been hounded by players like Edwards and Bradford. And he has done well, particularly, to quell those attacks on that side. So
what a turn that was, but the pass wasn't forthcoming from Tajay Williams. Frankson's clearance finds Beadle. Oh my goodness, to Williams. So almost showed Beadle short, but Beadle made the best use of it and gets by a third and a fourth before he's brought down, and it's a free kick to Excelsior.
Beadle showing his skill, getting the crowd riled up, getting the crowd excited, gets by one, gets by two, gets by three, and even gets by a fourth. And was brought down. Had he stayed on his feet, if he had not fallen, what would have been the end product of that run, that beautiful run by Beadle? Captain showing his skills.
So free kick to Excelsior, sent in by Williams. And again, Frankson was up there, but there was no direction on the header at all. They tried to head it. I think he was trying to head it back to where it was coming from.
Tried to head it back where it was coming from. Only by the Camperdown defenders. Change the direction of that ball.
Tajay Williams now for Excelsior. Alex Gardner. Ling is definitely a contender for man of the match, I think, for Camperdown. Here's Excelsior trying to press before he could get through to Beadle. The clearance was made by Edwards. Asked to do some defensive duties.
Can make a strong case for Ling. Solid man around the back for Camperdown. And if he even senses an ounce of trouble for Camperdown, he's there to clean them up, whether it's on the left or on the right, to be honest.
Clean them up properly. And he does look good when he goes forward as well, Ling. He provides that added dimension, I think, for Camperdown. They have a free kick now. There are 4 players lined up on the edge of the box. Headed away by Excelsior. Wilson trying to nod it back forward.
But that's also the versatility, I believe, of the defense of Camperdown. You're able to defend, but you're also able to go forward effectively.
I think I just said he tried to nod it back forward. Anyway, here's Excelsior.
We all have those redundancy days.
Trying to find, I think initially he was trying to find Williams, but there wasn't a lot of power in it, so it ended up at the feet of Jevon Smith. Now it could go the other way, and it will, through Bradford for Camperdown. Skipping his way inside, Bradford. Almost finding that one through. Allen. Good work there on the left. Almost forced it through again, Terrence Miles. Excelsior with the interception. This one sent long. This could be awkward, but he does really well. Speed. Williams. Switch it over to the right-hand side. Chance here now for Excelsior through Smith, the substitute. Smith heads to the byline, gets by his marker, pulls it across. And in the right place, Nevada Allen. But here's another delivery. Looking for Williams with a little space. And the clearance now made by Jamawi Francis. Bradford. Wilson. Allen sends it long. Too long for Terrence Miles.
There are about 2 or 3 candidates in defense that you could make an argument for man of the match. I think Miles as well. It's too early. It's about what, 9 minutes left in the contest, and normally we explain probably about 2 minutes or so before the contest is over. But I think that Miles as well has put in a lot of work. He has gotten involved so much going forward as well. And he tracks back so well and effective and fast, so it disrupts the flow at times when Excelsior is going forward. So Miles as well, you can make a case for him.
And on the Excelsior side, I guess the same can be said of Joseph Greenwood as well.
I think Greenwood has done well. So the 2 wing backs, you can make a case. One for Terrence Miles and one for Greenwood. So I think that Greenwood has done very well on the right, defending for Excelsior, being the centre back and drifting over to the right hand side to take care of business, so to speak.
Beadle for Excelsior. Tajay Williams. Wonderful stuff by Excelsior, but Beadle was offside, was he? Yeah. He was. Duffus over on the far side was in an offside position. Would have been able to see along the line. Shouldn't have been caught there. Williams trying to switch the play, and it was too much work for Duffus. Bradford gets it. Bradford turning on the afterburners. It's Bradford! Duffus! Well, the whistle has blown and it's a penalty to Camperdown. Balai again with the infringement. And Camperdown, they have a penalty once more. It's the second time in this game that they've been awarded the penalty, as we take a look at what exactly took place here.
And we see Bradford again fighting for that ball. Balai, that was not a good challenge. He did not come to the ball properly and caught Bradford clean. Did not get any of the ball. And if you want a fighting captain, look to Sean Bradford. That was something that he displayed a moment ago. And he looks to be hurt as well. He is down right behind the goal, but that was very well done. Used his speed to his liking and got by the defenders. And Balai saw that he was in trouble, but did not avert it momentarily, but given the penalty, and that spells trouble for Camperdown.
Well, one thing was sure, it won't be Bradford who will be taking the penalty kick. He was the one who missed in the first half. Within the first 3 minutes, was it?
First 3 minutes of this encounter.
Yeah, that Bradford missed from the penalty spot. So the question is, who will take it from 12 yards for Camperdown? Now that Bradford won't be able to do so. Balai, who caused the first penalty, made the save. He caused this second penalty.
Looks to be the 18 Trelevan. The substitute, Basil Trelevan.
Yep, it is going to be Trelevan. Can he do what Bradford couldn't in the first half and send Camperdown ahead? It's Trelevan! Oh, he does put that away! It's a crucial goal for Camperdown in this two-way playoff. Balai inconsolable. Camperdown rejoicing. And with 5 minutes to go approximately, Camperdown with the lead, it's 1-0.
And we see where the team with the most attacking mindset and the most dangerous players gets their award. And that was a penalty, a very, very good penalty by Trelevan. He stopped a little bit, somewhat of a Sergio Ramos type run-up. He stops a little bit and slots it to the keeper's left. Actually, it was the same direction as the first penalty. I don't think that Balai thought he was going to go to the same direction, but he did. He dispatched that penalty pretty well. Trelevan scores, and it's 1-0 to Camperdown.
Get the feeling that he probably would have given Balai the eyes there as he stepped up to take that one. Very well done in the end. The placement and the accuracy was really very good. And Camperdown with the lead. Can they hold on to this lead? It is their home leg. It's a crucial goal here as they are set to make a substitution, and I think that Bradford's day is up. And he has been replaced by
Headley. Is the person that has replaced Bradford.
I actually thought it was the number 17 who came on, but I think you're probably right. It's actually number 12 who came on. Anyway, Excelsior with the possession, and they do have a free kick. There are 5 players lined up on the edge of the box for Excelsior. This one has a lot of power behind it. And would you believe it, the breeze is now blowing in favor of Excelsior.
And he's overhit. So both teams overhit when the wind favors them.
Yep, not the sight that you want to see.
Not at all.
First of all, you wouldn't want him to be carried over like that.
He's seemed to pick up an injury in his right leg. It is in fact the number 17, Rajan Joseph, so you were right. Joseph has come onto the park.
Tibble Edwards, actually.
Tibble Edwards?
Yeah.
Yes. So, Edwards is the man that has made his way onto the park. Looks to make a difference. And now I'm asking you the question, Donald. You've always done the question to me. Who do you think is the MVP?
Well, another change has been made by Camperdown. We'll get back to that in just a moment. Devoy Webley is now on. By Excelsior, sorry. Devoy Webley is now on. But here is Camperdown. Oh, they're stringing the passes together, and Balai is behind that one. Beadle. Oh, the ball has gone through, and goes behind for a goal kick. Camperdown, they have been effective at the back. 4 minutes of time to be added on.
Very effective. And we see the composure displayed by the defenders of Camperdown. That is why they're leading at the moment. That's why they have not conceded in this contest. Once you're composed and you have done your job, you do what you're supposed to do. Ensure that no ball passes you. Then you will be an effective team. That is what they have done. Shown the composure. Show that they can defend. Show that they can disrupt the run of the attackers of Excelsior. That's what they've done.
Beadle, Tajay Williams, Greenwood at the back, stepping up. Play continues. Excelsior pressing for the equalizer. No problems there for Prince Daniel Smith. I just think that Giovanni Leng has been just a standout in this contest for Camperdown, playing in the right back position, the number 6. I get the impression that not a lot of Excelsior players came to the party. And here's a Camperdown looking for a second goal. There's another whistle on the play. It's a free kick in a dangerous position.
And you're so right. I think Leng has been very effective for Camperdown around the back. And at times he drifts into the center, almost like a center-back position, as we see the foul again here, committed on Tivell Edwards. But I think that Leng has been very, very effective. He drifts, as I said, into the center at times, almost like a center-back. And it's been a rock for them around the back. So I think Leng has been outstanding today, magnificent. And has gone forward effectively as well. So very versatile, Leng.
Well, here's a free kick for Camperdown. 4-man wall being set up. It's not the tallest wall in the world, I can tell you that. Here's a delivery.
For an attempt at goal. It seemed to be. Even though we have singled out one Giovanni Leng, I think overall the Camperdown's defense has to be commended.
And even
they've done well.
And even how they've moved forward as well, Camperdown, they've looked good. I mean,
what is effective for them, Donald, I think, is them tracking back once they see that Excelsior is going into attack. They track back and they've done well containing the attackers. So very commendable effort for them.
There's a thing called the commentator's curse. Let's see if they can actually hold on tight and not wilt under the pressure of your praise of them with just a few seconds remaining in this contest.
Not an easy man to please, but they have pleased me today. They've been very, very well.
Williams sends this one inside, nodded away. Beadle opts for the pass to Williams, and then another clearance by Camperdown. Anywhere will do. Anywhere will do. Camperdown with the win over Excelsior. Camperdown with the 1-0 victory. They had the best opportunities in this contest. They had a missed penalty in the first half, but it was a conversion from 12 yards in the 86th minute by Basil Trudeved, which proves to be the difference here at the National Stadium East Field. Camperdown with the lead heading into the second leg come Friday afternoon. Camperdown 1, Excelsior High 0.
And we saw where Camperdown just knocked at the door, and here in the highlights, we see where Edwards did brilliantly against Javon Balai, turned his back to the keeper, and that was a penalty, but a brilliant save. Ball going to Balai's left, and he saved that one brilliantly.
Yep, Bradford there just couldn't put that one away. And Camperdown, oh, they did have the chances again. And look at this bit of skill there by Edwards, stopping the ball, leaving his defender for dead. And then the curling shot just going wide. Camperdown, they really looked good in the first half. Excelsior, they played a little bit better in the second stanza, as this was a chance for McKen. And look at that diving challenge from Leng, denying McKen. That was going in, I suspect. And then another ball over the top. Bodies all over the place. And then here's the shot coming in. Went through Balai, hit the post. And Balai was really lucky there. Excelsior with the free kick, and the header by Hutchinson, parried onto the bar, the follow-up by Tajay Williams. Well, it didn't matter because he was in an offside position. And Excelsior, they were close on that occasion. Bradford turning on the afterburners here, brought down by Balai, and that was his last contribution to the game, and it was telling because he won the penalty for Camperdown. And then it was put away by Basil Tredevan in the 86th minute, and Camperdown with a 1-0 lead and the 1-0 win. Camperdown had 11 goal attempts, 6 on target. Excelsior with 7 goal attempts, and they were limited to just the 2 shots on target. They committed more fouls, 11 as opposed to 7 by Camperdown, and 2 yellow cards, 1 apiece. They had 3 offsides, Excelsior, 2 corners as well. Camperdown with just 1 corner, but Camperdown enjoying 61% of the possession.
Our KFC Big Deal Player of the Match is Javoni Leng. Joining me is Andre Roper, Marketing Manager of KFC, to hand over his award. Congratulations. All right, Javoni, great performance today. How do you feel?
We're wonderful, wonderful. Last year, we fell out at this stage. We are 1 foot closer to the title, and wonderful feeling.
I saw you celebrating while you were watching the highlights just now. It's crucial that you got this goal today, this win, but you have another leg to play. What will the frame of mind be going into that leg?
Same, coming to dominate, try to get a win. As I say, we keep a clean sheet. That's our aim, keeping a clean sheet.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, that was Javon Leng, or MVP today. Joining me now is Daniel Riley, head coach.